What's going on, everybody? It is Censurious bringing you guys a new zombies video. Today I have some Mob of the Dead for you guys, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys where you can find the parts for the airplane in Mob of the Dead, so you guys can take off of Alcatraz, escape from the prison, and you can fly on over to the Golden Gate Bridge. Except your guys' plan didn't really work out so well, so you crash on the Golden Gate Bridge, and Brutus is there waiting for you guys. So you guys have to commit suicide by going into the electric chairs, but you can also Pack-a-Punch first, because Pack-a-Punch is on the Golden Gate Bridge. But you know, everyone loves Pack-a-Punch, so I'm going to show you guys how you can pretty much get Pack-a-Punch or fly to the Golden Gate Bridge. But note, I wouldn't spend more than 2 rounds on there if you guys... My phone just went off. If you guys don't have the skill to survive Brutus, because they spawn like 3 Brutuses on the Golden Gate Bridge every round that you're there. So you pretty much want to Pack-a-Punch once, wait for the electric chairs to come, get in the electric chair and kill yourself, and then restart the cycle and go back to your stuff. You don't lose anything when you go into the electric chairs. You just get shocked back to the first part in Mob of the Dead where you spawn in the mini room. Every door is unlocked, everything's the same, except you just, get shocked back. So you can stay in the prison. Anyway, let's get on with the video. When you get into the game, you're going to want to find the key, the warden's key, which is hanging in 2 different locations, one of which is in the showers right here. It's by the shower room where you can go down and go to the laundry room and get the part for the plane there, which I'll show you in a little bit. But you can go downstairs that way, but you need the warden's key to access a couple areas. So here's one of the locations where you can get the warden's key, and all you really have to do is go into the afterlife. You'll see a little hole in the wall up at the top there. You jump up there and shock the little looks like a computer engine, like the computer tower for a desktop, but you just shock that with your arms of electricity, and you just you lower the key down so you can get it. And then here is the next possible place where the key can be. Okay, so now we are in the other location where you can find the warden's key. This is the place where we found it in my game that I'm playing, but you can also find it in the shower room. Here's what you do to lower the key down. You can hop up there in Afterlife and shock the little tower thing, and that will lower the key. Now the other parts I'm doing in Afterlife, you don't have to do. I'm just doing for the time's sake and saving us some time so we don't have to go back into Afterlife and activate these all separately. But after you activate the little box which lowers the key, you can then revive your player, and you can pick up the key that is now lowered down. It's pretty easy to get. And it's gonna be confusing if you're doing it for the first time, but you guys see I'm back to life and got the key. So now let's move on to the parts of the plane. Now let's get on with finding the parts of the plane. The first location is near the cafeteria, and it's down in the washing room. That's what I call it. I call this place the washing room. You see the door I just went through? You actually have to unlock that with the warden's key. You can't just walk through it. My friend already activated the power, but you have to have the power on to activate the washing machine, which actually gets you the part. By the way, all the plane parts are always going to be in the same exact place as you guys see in this video, so there's not going to be any confusion. You guys just saw him shock that little power thing, and now you are allowed to go over to the washing machine and power it on, and it starts to run around. You guys can hear Samantha laugh in the background. That just means that the doors are going to be locked and Brutus can actually spawn in. If you guys don't get Brutus spawning in, you guys are pretty lucky. But he normally comes. Actually, he hasn't come that much for me, but you guys just might want to have pretty good guns before you turn that on. But now after the laundry machine stops running and it's finished and you wash the sheets, it will open up and you can grab the sheets right there. And now that we got that, we can move on to the next place. So the next part to the plane can be found in the infirmary. You can find the door that I'm about to unlock in the cafeteria. You can unlock the door to the infirmary for about $1,000. Actually, it is $1,000. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through here, and this is part that requires you to have the key that we unlocked at the start of the video. So here it is right there. We open it up, and my friend's about ready to grab it. And if you need a little reference to where you find it, it's actually not that hard to find because it's got the green all over it. But you can look to your left and you'll find Fluffle's face drawn on the wall if he's not already there. Fluffle's the man-eating dog. But now that we have that part out of the way, we can move on to finding the next part to the airplane in Mob the Dead. So the next part to the airplane is going to be located in the warden's office. So if you go into the warden's office and you look at the part, which is right in here, there's going to be an electric barrier around the door that you have to open. If you stay in it too long, it'll shock you and down you. So you got to find a way to get that electric barrier removed. So I'm going to play a clip for you guys, and this is going to show you guys how to get that electric barrier off. So just watch this video real quick. I'm going to be commentating over it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and we're down in the Citadel tunnels. We just came out, and we're trying to fight off some zombies here. But what you're going to want to do, you're going to see a gate at the end of the tunnels. You can open those up, or you can go up a little ramp to your left, and you can open a gate for 2,000 up at the top there. We're going to be clearing out some zombies real quick so I can have time to talk. But you're going to open the gates there, and when you go inside the room where you just opened it, it's about not 750, it's 1,500. You see the door to the docks there. But you can go into your afterlife mode by going over to the little thingy-mabob. I'm pretty sure you've seen me do it already in this video. But, yeah, I think my friend's about to do it, because I guess he wants to. But what you're going to want to do in the afterlife is go around and shock the little towers. I think you guys see him doing it right now. There's actually a room where you have to go into the wall, but I think I'm going to see him go in there so you guys can take a look at that while he does it. It's actually very easy. Yeah, if you guys just saw the door, the green door with the Afterlife logo on it, he's in there right now. You just shock them, and then you end up shocking that, and that overheats. And therefore, the electric barrier is now down, and you can open the door in the warden's office and grab the part for the plane. So we're going to head on back up there, and we're going to grab on to that part. Okay, so now we're going to be heading on down to the warden's office. We're going to see what we just did worked. If the electrical barrier is down, and it looks like it is, my friend just went ahead and grabbed the plane part, but I'm going to be shooting at the desk where it's located so you guys can pick it up there if you guys have an open slot. This is actually preferred to do with 4 players, but it can be done with yourself pretty much, but it's just going to be a lot of running for you. And, yeah. The thing I don't like is, though, when you try to make a crawler, the crawler bleeds out, which I think is gay. I wish it would just follow you up. But, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and add these to the plane, and we'll be right back with the next location for the plane part. Part to the plane is going to be located down on the docks. What you're going to do is open that door that I just walked through with the warden's key. Shock yourself, enter the afterlife, and then you're going to hit that. You're going to shock that, so it unlocks that door, and you grab your part, and then you're out of there. So we can go on and place that onto the plane, and then we're going to go on to the last part of the plane. The next piece for the airplane is located in the Citadel tunnels. You can open that door, follow the path that I'm about ready to take. You open this gate here, and when you go down these stairs and look to your left, there's going to be an afterlife thing, whatever. The part's right there. You can enter the afterlife here, and what's going to happen is you're going to have to run down the spiral ramp, and as you run down it, you should see letters to the left of you. There's 8, and there's 6, and there is 1. So my friend's going to unlock that, which you need the warden's key for it, and you're going to shock these, and every time you shock, it goes up 1 number. I'm about ready to go back and check my numbers if they're right, because I kind of forgot. But you just type in the code that you saw on your way down, and what it should do is unlock the thing in the middle. I don't know what it's called, like a elevator or something. You just unlock that, and it should go down, and you actually retrieve it at the bottom there. So I'm going to run up here and revive my player, and we're going to run down and get the part. So we're back out of the afterlife, and just watch my character run down the stairs with that sexy blundergat. Turns out you didn't have to build it. I actually did a video on it, and I said that you had to build it, but you don't. So you open that up. You're going to run down the stairs here, and you can go in here, and then you have to have the warden's key to unlock the door, and you get the key, and then you get the part. You grab it off the ground. And it's as simple as that. Now on to the next part of the airplane, which is located on the docks, and this is one of the more easier parts to get. So now that we have all the parts to the plane, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get on top of the roof to actually put your pieces onto the plane. So what you're going to do, you're going to be in the infirmary, and you're going to shock yourself into afterlife. So there's my guy right there. You're going to run to the right, and you should see a little entrance where you can go through. And you just hop up here, and there's a cool animation where you can climb up, and you're on the roof. You can shock that door right there, and it opens up. You can go through it, and you can turn it on, and then you can get on top of the roof. And I just did Deadshot Daiquiri because I wanted to. And we can run up onto the roof and put our parts on and take the off. We're going to be crafting the plane here, and we're going to take off.
And the fear of loud noises. Now listen carefully. Just let go. You will experience powerful and long-lasting change. Everything from this moment on depends entirely on you. All of your five senses become much more acute. Get a wonderful feeling of physical and mental relaxation. Powerful effect.